As students of all ages get ready to head back to school, anxiety remains an all-time high over school safety.
There's normal stress of getting back to school, but I think at this time we got a couple other huge stressors that students are dealing with that historically they haven't had to deal with. One is that this is, we've had so many mass shootings and big, casualty events in schools that a lot of kids are apprehensive.
During the 2021-2022 school year, Evertown Research reports that there was a total of 193 incidents of gunfire in schools ranging from preschool to high schools. This is 4 times the average number of gunfire incidents inside schools since 2013. Prescott says that these types of incidents only increase stress students are dealing with.
No matter how you measure it, we just have to acknowledge that there's been an increase in clinical anxiety, depression, and mental health problems in students from kids in elementary school to middle school through to high school. So it's here.
According to Prescott, more than half of kids are somewhat or very worried that a shooting is going to happen inside their school. He says that some kids are going to have trouble managing their stress.
We see it clinically, kids coming in, their anxiety or depression has just gotten too big to manage, right? Some is normal, but eventually it gets so big that you can't study, that you can't think, that you're snapping at your parents or snapping at your friends. So you see it kind of cross a threshold.
Heading into a new academic year, Prescott says the best way teachers and parents can ease the stress students have is by actively listening and being able to sympathize.
I tend to encourage parents and teachers, if a kid's in trouble, just to ask the question and then bite your tongue and be quiet, right? You want to ask a lot of questions and listen. Most kids have thought about this and try to selectively reinforce those things you think that are helpful and maybe downplay a little bit those things that you think might be making them more wound up than they need to be.
Reporting from Bangor, Matthew Juronsik, ABC7 and Fox 22.